Hello and welcome to Wednesday's meditation. On Wednesdays, we talk about letting go, and the letting go of just a way to let more in. So, as we wait for people to join, we will get started in just a moment. This is our this is my third to last meditation with you as we're ending this series on Friday. Friday will make our 100th meditation. So we're going to do today's meditation on letting go. Tomorrow we'll do our meditation on gratitude. And then on Friday, to finish this whole 100 meditation series up, we're going to do a meditation on love. So we will get started again in just a few seconds here. But all of the meditations we've done have been habitually repetitive on the certain days. We did the same thing. So you can, if you find yourself needing something in the future, they're all on our Facebook and our YouTube channel, that you can find all these meditations and follow them along any point in the future after Friday. All right, let's get started. Let's close our eyes if you're able to. Take some nice mindful breaths. Start to do our check-in. Just let go of any tension we might be holding on to. And just as a way of us to just check in with our bodies as well, just by starting with our shoulders, letting our shoulders drop. Gently moving our heads around to relax our necks. Chins drop as well. Just a sliver is all that's needed to relieve tension in our cheekbones and foreheads. Letting the rest of our body just feel it just surrender to what's ever supporting us, what's ever beneath us. Just let our muscles and our bones and everything just relax into that. As we exhale out, just sink in. Let's mentally just look at what we're carrying today. What's on our minds and our thoughts. Let's see if there's anything in there that's just not suiting us right at this moment. Anything we might want to just exhale out, again, even if it's just for this meditation. And if you're feeling pretty good and there's not anything you really want to get rid of or let go of, just enjoy the breath. But if there is, all we have to do is name it, so our brain and our mind knows what we're letting go of. So as we start to exhale, just say, I'm letting go of whatever it is that you want to let go of. we'll just start to think about what we would like more of today. And as we start to take our inhales, we could just start breathing in whatever it is you need today. I'm breathing in. Even if you need to still let go, we could just silently say to ourselves, I'm breathing in. And as we start to exhale out, as I'm letting go of. And that becomes nice and rhythmic, just like our breath. And that is the joy of meditation. It allows us to take in whatever it is we need at the moment. I am breathing in as I am letting go of. And you just fill in the blanks. As we start to wrap up today's meditation and start to come back from this breathing, just reminding ourselves that we could tap back into this anytime today with just a few mindful breaths. And a few reminders of what we need. It's good to do these check-ins. We need to check in. It armors us, it prepares us for the day. I always liken it to when we get ready physically in the morning. Now that we're all going back, right? The first few weeks of quarantine, first few months of quarantine, I wasn't particularly taking care of myself physically as I would if I was coming into work every day. I was being a little slack there. But now that I'm coming and seeing people every day, you better bet I'm showering, I'm brushing my teeth, and doing all those things to be presentable and meeting with people. But I need to do that mentally too, so that when I am either with people or on my own, I'm okay, and I'm presenting myself okay to myself. And I can't do that if I don't mentally check in with myself. So that's part of my meditation practice, is checking in every single morning. Where am I at? I do it at night too. It's the last thing I do at night, is I have a purpose that drives me every day. And it's written on my wall in my office, and it's written on my refrigerator at home. So every night before I go to bed, I say to myself, did I live on purpose today? And if I did, I kind of go to bed feeling good. And if maybe I didn't live on purpose, I'll say, okay, I'm going to let that go, just like we did in this meditation. I'm going to let it go, and I'm going to take a breath in and say, commit to myself, I'm going to do better tomorrow. And then same thing the next night. So that's my ritual. So I check in where I'm at every morning. After I have breakfast and I get going, okay, where am I at? How am I feeling? It just takes a few moments. And then if there's some things I have to shift around, I use my meditation for that. So Kara, you were talking. I was so fortunate to catch a few minutes of your Facebook Live this morning on meditation, and you were talking about walking meditations, and that's what I do. If I can, I walk this out. So I'll go for a walk and do my mental check-in as I'm walking. Walking meditations are my favorite meditations. So loved what you were saying this morning about your women in recovery meditations that you were doing. They're fantastic. I got so much from the 5 minutes I was able to listen to. I'm going to go back and listen to it in its entirety. So I walk and meditate. I do, in my household, I'm in charge of the laundry. I don't do anything in the kitchen. That's not mine. That's someone else's. That's my husband's. That's all his. But for me, I'm in charge of the laundry. So when I'm doing laundry, it's one of my meditative things. I love doing laundry because it's so meditative for me. So that type of thing is everything. There's so much we can do. And Carrie, you reminded me of that today. So I'm so glad I caught that. Thank you. We could be meditative all day in different pieces here and there. So find ways to be meditative today that you could be, or mindful even, and tap back into this 10 minutes we just did together and see how different it is. It took me, this is day 97 of meditations, and I've never mentioned about walking meditations, or that we don't have to be seated in a chair with our eyes closed. There's so many ways to meditate. So I will see you all tomorrow for our gratitude meditation, and then we'll be back Friday to wrap it all up with a meditation on love. That's going to be on the road somewhere because I have the day off Friday, so we'll see where we happen to be on that one. But we'll be here. Have a great day, everybody.